Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one is entitled Planet X Induced Red Skies. Why do we only see it at sunrise and sunset? Now, figure 1 below shows a sunset view over the ocean. The sun appears to be white on the horizon and also seems to be surrounded by a yellow layer in the sky. But the sky above the yellow looks red. You can see the red there. And the beach and ocean here are being illuminated by red light. But if the sun was the source of the red light, then the sun should look red, not white. There. This means that the beach sand and water are not being illuminated by the sun or even a simulation of the sun, which is emitting white light, but by red light coming from the sky. So here we see the sand and the water being illuminated by red light as they look red. But the sun or sun simulator on the horizon looks white and is thus emitting white light. The clouds look dark gray in this image, so the red color is not coming from the clouds but from the sky closer to the beach in the foreground, this beach here. If the simulator or the real sun were illuminating the beach sand, it would look beige or white, not red. It definitely looks red. So this illumination does not therefore come from the simulator, which we observe at the horizon, and must therefore be the product of holographic projectors in the sky closer to the beach and the water. This means that although red skies are often due to the presence of Planet X dust in the atmosphere, see article 448 entitled Planet X Cause Red Skies in Australia point to possible cataclysmic events. In this case, it seems to be the result of holographic projectors producing the sky simulation above the beach. If red and pink skies were always due to Planet X dust in the atmosphere, we would have pink and red skies all day long. And since Planet X dust in the atmosphere is often luminescent, we would have red, yellow, and pink skies during the night as well. Thus, the fact that we often have pink and red skies only at sunset and sunrise suggests that the powers that be want the sky to look pink or red at those times and are simulating them using the sky simulation system. And here you see this regular repeated pattern which could only have been produced through a holographic sky projection system. We are seeing it here because something must have malfunctioned, otherwise we would most likely see blue sky and clouds. Blue and magenta lasers must have been used to produce this pattern. Notice that there is a bird right here. It was caught in the photograph, and just below this artificial sky there is this red glow in the left corner. And in addition, the pattern seems to break up at the edges. So this cannot be a painting. No painter would do this kind of thing. So this is most definitely a photograph. And it's not CGI either, because it actually shows the perspective of a sky disappearing into the distance, which can only be produced if the computer-generated pattern is actually projected onto the sky and then photographed. And you may look at article 423 entitled The Holographically Projected Sky Irrefutable Evidence. Notice that magenta is a strong feature in the above pattern. There's a lot of magenta here, which is obviously the result of a holographic projection. And this suggests that the powers that be are actually producing pink clouds in the sky. The photograph seems to have been taken close to sunset, as the red glow, as I mentioned, in the corner is close to the ground, which is again the time when they are actually producing simulated pink and red skies. So even though these colors are often the product of Planet X dust, we can only be sure that the color is not part of a holographic projection if the cloud is occurring close to the ground, as was the case with pink fog moving over a city in China recently. And here's a photograph from that event. And of course it was the powers that be said it was a sandstorm. That's why it says sandstorm here. But there is no swirling sand, only what seems to be a light pink fog, decreasing visibility. Swirling sand would produce swirls of sand and darken lighter regions in a photograph. There are no signs of that here. This cannot be a sandstorm. This is cloud close to the ground, which is reflecting blue light whilst absorbing other frequencies, or pink light. So it's pink fog, which formed due to Planet X dust entering the atmosphere. And you may look at article 456 entitled Sandstorm in China, Planet X dust entering atmosphere increasing. The fact that we can see green there in the photograph tells us that this is not due to the simulators not emitting green light, but due to the fog reflecting pink light and thus absorbing energy due to having formed around Planet X dust, which is energy absorbent. In conclusion, even though there is plenty of evidence of Planet X dust entering the atmosphere and producing pink and red clouds, there is also evidence that the pink and red skies often seen in the skies close to sunset and sunrise may actually be a part of a holographically projected sky, suggesting that the powers that be may want the population to get used to seeing red or pink skies. And here are the references. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.